ASTER's breakout moment. Every single market cycle brings an unexpected heavyweight, and this time it may just be ASTER. This brand new perpetuals DEX has stormed onto the BNB chain, hit jaw-dropping multi-billion valuations on its first day metrics, and immediately caught the market's attention. The buzz only grew louder after the overt nod from CZ himself, sparking listings, surging volumes, and big whale entries. Overnight, the conversation had shifted, and suddenly it was ASTER versus Hyperliquid, a matchup that traders across DeFi cannot stop talking about. Welcome back to another episode of JRNY TV. My name is Nick, and this is where we make the complex world of digital finance not so complex for anyone, regardless of their experience. Today, we are diving deep into ASTER. We're going to explore what it is, how it fits into the Binance and BNB ecosystem, why CZ's recognition carries so much weight, the mechanics that are behind the ASTER token, the upcoming October airdrop, and finally, how ASTER stacks up against its biggest rival yet, Hyperliquid. So let's take a moment to begin where all of the incredible stories start, with the basics. What exactly is ASTER, and why is it quickly becoming one of the most talked about projects inside the Binance orbit? What ASTER is and its place in the BNB orbit. At its core, ASTER is a decentralized perpetuals exchange, what's often called a perps DEX. The project had launched after rebranding from Apollo X, giving existing APX holders the ability to swap into ASTER. From day one, the platform had saw massive spikes in volume and open interest, instantly positioning itself among the sector's leaders. Headlines pointed out that within its first week, ASTER had already carved out a very serious spot in the conversation, rivaling names that had been building for far longer. Being on the BNB chain, it gives ASTER a huge strategic edge. The infrastructure is already tuned for high throughput trading. Liquidity flows are deep, and distribution pipelines like Gulf Binance, they have quickly rolled out spot pairs such as ASTER and THB. Data shows that perps volume on BNB chain recently hit record highs, with ASTER driving a significant share on that activity. It's a clear example of why new trading venues choose BNB chain when they simply want instant reach and retail penetration. But ASTER is not competing in a vacuum. It's going head-to-head with Hyperliquid. You heard of it? It's today's dominant on-chain perps engine. While Hyperliquid still leads on most 7-day and 30-day metrics, ASTER has already matched or even beaten it on select daily snapshots. And that challenger versus incumbent narrative is one of the most exciting storylines in decentralized finance right now. CZ's role, more than just a signal. When CZ speaks, the market listens. His recognition of ASTER wasn't just a casual shout-out. It was a powerful credibility boost that rippled across the entire DeFi space. Traders read it as a clear signal that ASTER aligns with Binance's long-term vision. And in a market where perception can move liquidity faster than the fundamentals, that kind of backing is priceless. For retail traders though, especially those active on BNB chain, CZ's support, it creates a sense of security. He has a solid reputation of highlighting projects that simply are not fly-by-night plays. His nod reassures investors that ASTER isn't just another risky DEX experiment. That perception alone, it can drive cautious traders and larger players to test the waters. But there's also a competitive dynamic here. By aligning even indirectly with CZ and the Binance brand, ASTER positions itself as the chosen contender to take on Hyperliquid. And that edge influences everything. Exchanges, they list ASTER faster. Liquidity providers step in sooner, and institutions will become more open to integrations. But if you add that to CZ's international reach, spanning Asia, Europe, and the Middle East, and you've got yourself global adoption potential from day one. The ASTER token and October airdrop. At the center of ASTER's momentum is the ASTER token, and right around that spotlight is the upcoming October airdrop. After the initial swap for Apollo X holders, ASTER revealed a second distribution wave designed for active traders and liquidity providers. And this drop, it could release tens of millions of tokens, and it has already sent buzz through the BNB chain communities. Traders looking to qualify are ramping up their activity, which in turn boosts liquidity and open interest. But ASTER isn't just hype, it has real utility. Governance is its foundation. Holders can vote on key issues like fees, rewards, and roadmap proposals, giving them a direct role in the protocol's evolution. But beyond that, staking ASTER unlocks perks such as reduced trading fees, boosted rewards, and priority in liquidity programs. You can bet that these are tangible benefits that significantly matter to professional traders. But even more, ASTER underpins ASTER's liquidity strategy. Incentives, they keep order books deep and spreads tight, thus creating a smoother experience for traders all around. Looking ahead though, there's now talk of utilizing ASTER as collateral within the perps engine itself, embedding it even further into the platform. In short, the October airdrop is just the beginning. So ASTER is being positioned as a governance and utility token with long-term staying power. ASTER's roadmap and huge goals. ASTER's core mission is ambitious: to become the most dominant on-chain perps DEX in the world. The world. Was there an echo in here? So that means competing with the centralized giants like Binance and Bybit. You heard of them? While also going head-to-head with decentralized leaders like DYDX and Hyperliquid. But to win, ASTER is betting on a combination of deep liquidity, low latency, and a streamlined user experience tailored for both pros and retail traders alike. The roadmap here reflects this ambition. In the near term, October's airdrop is now designed to lock in market share and reward early adopters, but the team isn't stopping there. They've also hinted at multi-chain expansion, advanced order types, cross-margin systems, and even the possibility of rolling out options markets. Each of these milestones builds towards making ASTER a one-stop derivatives hub. Institutional adoption is another huge focus. By onboarding market makers and professional funds, ASTER can then provide consistent depth and stability. And that kind of credibility is key to winning over more cautious traders, especially long-term. But speaking of long-term, governance will play an even bigger role, allowing the community to shape fee models, incentive campaigns, and new products. It is a strategy that is designed for sustainability, not just a quick hype cycle. ASTER versus Hyperliquid. The showdown. The comparison everyone's making right now is ASTER versus Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid has been the gold standard for on-chain perps, thanks to its liquidity and very loyal community. But ASTER is coming in hot, and in some daily snapshots, it has already matched or even surpassed Hyperliquid's volumes. That's an achievement that few thought possible, and this soon especially. The ecosystems tell two different stories. Hyperliquid grew as a crypto-native underdog, building slowly and earning loyalty through innovation. ASTER, by contrast, has the weight of Binance's ecosystem that's behind it, and that means instant access to millions of users, listings on regional Binance exchanges, and fiat on-ramps that speed up the adoption. Make no mistake, that is a massive distribution advantage. Of course, no doubt that some traders will tell you that they prefer the grassroots vibe of Hyperliquid, while others, they tend to see ASTER's Binance alignment as a huge trust signal. But here's the key. This is not a winner-takes-all market. Both projects, they can thrive. The difference is that ASTER has the ability to scale much faster thanks to its network effects, incentives, as well as its token mechanics. Hyperliquid, it may still hold the crown today, but ASTER is clearly stepping into the ring as a very real challenger. ASTER's moment ahead. ASTER has launched with rare force. In just a short time, it has evolved from a rebrand into a Binance-aligned, CZ-endorsed powerhouse with the liquidity, with the momentum, and make no mistake, with the community buzz to shake up DeFi derivatives. The October airdrop is a strong catalyst, but the long-term picture here is what really stands out. ASTER, it combines governance, real utility, and aggressive growth plans into one package. Against rivals like Hyperliquid, ASTER is not playing catch-up. It's making a case for the leadership by leading into Binance's ecosystem, securing rapid listings, and rolling out meaningful token incentives. It is now setting itself up as one of the fastest growing perps DEX platforms in crypto today. So if the bull market favors leverage and the derivatives, ASTER is in the perfect position to capture that attention. All right, so now it's your turn. Do you think that ASTER can overtake Hyperliquid, or will it remain one of several key players in the space? Be sure to drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get this conversation started. And if you found this breakdown helpful in any way, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell so you never miss our next deep dive. This is JRNY TV. As always, do remember, the future belongs to those who start preparing for it today. My name is Nick, and we will catch you in the next episode.